5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another SVU live stream. I am Coach Kev. We're jumping right in here. I gotta fix this. The Knights coming out with a team kill to start things off here on Lee. Usual suspects here. You got Atlas, you got Jack, you got TFG, you got Asher, you got Ronald Reagan, Livy being subbed in at some point. Georgetown going around to the right. Jack giving them shotguns. Good lamp placement. Jack will kill it and back up. Knights trying to hold this down. They will find a couple kills. The Metro turrets being annoying. But the Knights not letting them get close. Jack will retreat. Atlas getting beamed. But the Knights push him back. Ronald Reagan on the Wu Yang had his Lucio banned. How do I get to Wu Yang? Why can I only get to Asher? What's going on with the key bindings? I'm getting trolled. Alright, we got Jack behind. We'll find a kill. A May in the picture now. Gonna possibly go in for more. We'll find two, but we'll drop. First death for the Knights is Jack. Who would have guessed? Atlas giving him the machine gun. Knights setting up nicely here on the bridge. Not letting them get across. Oh! Snippety snipe. Take down the tank. Knights at 90% trying to cap this first point. Whoa, some Korean or something, or Japanese, or some alternative language than English coming out, but not going to do anything. The Knights with 4 ults on the board take the first point. No need to use them all. So good opening point there from the Knights. We'll see if that level of play continues. Let me see if I can get... Whoa. Let me see if I can get my Ronald Reagan cam going here.
Nobody's clean.
I don't know why it's different than it used to be. Zero. Isn't that what I'm pressing? I don't know, bro. Okay, it's A. So I gotta do 0987 and A. What are we doing out here, Blizzard? Alright. Knights pushing up. Atlas getting some pressure. Knights taking the high ground here. Jack. Poking. No opening kill just yet. Knights do have the space though. Knights pushing up. Jack going a little bit too far. We'll get traded out though. 2 kills picked up for Atlas, so the pressure from Jack does end up getting a couple kills for the Knights. Could have been close there. Opening kill going over to Georgetown, but the Knights rally and get a couple kills before it becomes impactful. TFG setting up. Machine gun coming out. Whoa, Wu Yang doing some crazy monk stuff. Going over to heal Jack. Sending out some orbs of water. The Knights cleaning house here on the first map, not giving them a centimeter of space. Jack with the only deaths on the team still. You gotta know your role, ladies and gentlemen, on a team. You gotta know your role. Not everybody can beat a quarterback. Jack with a double. Going in with turret mode, giving them the turret of pain. Pushing them back into their spawn. Roadhog. Knights will wipe them once again. TFG backing up. Good discipline shown here by the Knights. Okay, Reinhardt coming out now. Georgetown looking for an answer for the Knights, but the Knights with a lot of buttons at their disposal. Going in with the Bastion ult. Pushing forward is TFG. Looking for the Reinhardt. Will give him a rock to chew on. Then back up nicely. The Knights trying to hold here. The final push coming in from Georgetown. Ronald Reagan picks up a kill there. We do get pinned and TFG will drop. The Knights might be losing this fight. Trying to salvage it is Jack. He's going into turret mode. He'll give him as many bullets as he can fire, and they'll clean up the enemy team. The Knights will lose their tank, but they will hold the point and take the first map of this best of 5.
Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on Rialto. Map numero 2. Libby's in there on the map. Staring at the ground. Alright. Knights making a short game out of the first one on Li Zhang. Doing a great job. I like the organization. I like the discipline that we saw. Definitely improvements from earlier in the year. We'll see if they can hold it true here. I have some bad memories of this map, but we'll see how the Knights do here. Running the Symmetra with Bastion. We're pushing up, teleporting in. Knights have the high ground. Atlas getting low though. TFG dropping off the high ground, not great. Not gonna be able to get up there very easily. Has gotten around the corner. Will dodge out on the Rhine charge. The Knights picking up a couple kills here. Ronald Reagan on the Lucio. Was banned in game 1, but has it here in game number 2. So Knights taking control of point, pushing them back. That's what you like to see. The teleporter kind of throwing them off. Here comes Reinhardt trying to hold off this point. TFG will pick up that kill. A lot of damage coming in. Atlas though getting low. Trying to beam where the heal's at. Heal's not coming in for the Knights. They will capture it though, so that's a huge cap. Be able to work forward towards the next one. Oh, there's a guy on the gondola. He's playing Frogger. Oh, you'll get away with no HP. So Knights on the push here. We'll see where Georgetown decides to set up. Atlas looking for a TP possibly. Ult coming in. Gonna put it right on their faces, but we'll only get one. TP coming in. Bastion not gonna go through it this time. Atlas pushing them back. Knights just seem to be on a roll here. Nothing seems to be stopping them. We'll see. Georgetown can use maybe this Juno ult. Atlas in a good position. Bursting down that shield. Jack can take that down, but will die. Here come the ulties. Knights getting pushed back. Atlas in the thick of it. But the healers backed off. And the Knights lose their first fight. So Georgetown finding the ult combo that they needed to take that fight. Okay, they're all clumped up. Got our Lucio ult. Okay, we're going in with the Lucio ult, pushing onto the enemy backline. Jack gets pinned, but stays alive. They will take down 2. Knights seem to be winning this fight so far. Jack will drop to the Ashe, though. Lucio going in to try to deal with the Ashe, and will finish off that kill. So the Knights with the 1 fight, still with 4 ults, just using the Ronald Reagan ult there. Okay, window coming down. Enemy window. Knights pushing forward. Symmetra ult gonna try to match. Knight's taking a lot of damage. TFG will drop. Lucio in the back line will trade out. But the Knights will push it all the way. So 3-0 here. Good push from the Knights. Can they set up on defense and have similar success on the defensive end? Livy, no deaths, 12 assists. Only player with no deaths, doing a great job there on the BAP. Keeping herself alive, keeping those heals coming out. Great performance there. And obviously everybody doing their respective jobs. So we'll see.
Ready for battle.
All right. Moving in here to defense. Check, switching over to soldier.
Let's go!
Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
You're completely healed.
Knights poking him, trying to find that poke. What answers does Georgetown have? Lucio hunted on the wall. The assassin support. Knights find a kill on the Widow. Lucio will get up close and personal. Jack dropping down from the high ground. Pushing back to Zarya. Atlas on the Ashe. Knights win the first little exchange there. Hold their position. You don't want to get picked off here.
Like it never happened.
She holding up in this little hut.
The barrier is weakened. Stop it. My barrier is gone.
Bolts are flying. Jack will clean up the Mercy. Ronald getting low. Oh, Ronald McDonald sniped out of the sky. Livy the sole healer now for a little bit of time. Lucio can get back to the fight rather quickly, but we'll see if Livy can hold it down until then. Yeah, here comes the push from Georgetown. They're going to be looking to use some moves here. Lucio is back, though, so the window of the 5v4 is off the table. Ronald Reagan is getting low, though. Does he have enough sustain? Seems like he does for now. Knights are getting pushed back. Georgetown has made it around the corner. Ronald Reagan gets sniped. Atlas is like AFK or something. The Knights do get wiped there. Should be able to get back to keep contesting this. How are they going to deal with that Widow? TFG's getting dangerously low. Needs some heals. Doesn't have any. Livy not able to get up there. The Knights don't even really contest that. Kind of falling apart here on defense. Had a lot of opportunity to fight, but deciding not to. 5 ults to 2. Feel like you shouldn't be losing any ground, but they seem just kind of disorganized here. Jack looking for a flank angle with ult. See what he can do. TFG behind the enemy team as well. I mean, no, he's in front of it. Switching too much. Here comes the ulti. This is a good angle here. 2 kills for Jack Jack. They have no clue where the shots are coming from, and he can't miss. Quadra kill, looking for more. Can he get the penta? Gets stolen by Ronald McDonald. But great ulti there from Jack Jack, finding that flank angle. I do think the Knights were a little slow there to start the defense, but should be able to hold here. Cut off those angles from the Widow.
Barrier initialized.
She doesn't have a good angle here if the Knights can be disciplined on this corner. Reagan holding down the top side. Going and trying to focus the Zarya. There we go. Bob coming out. We can't do it. Bob can.
Stay out of my way. I can always count on you.
Speed it up, everyone. Actuating the barrier.
Alright, the Knight's still holding this corner here. Atlas trying to get some poke in, trying to look for a pick. They're taking the high ground though. How the Knight's gonna respond? TFG on this low ground, taking it toe to toe with the Zarya. Alright, they're pushing in. Looking for an ulti here is the Sig. Will get absolutely dunked at Ash. Behind the bat, punch him in the head, throw a rock at this dude. Knights take the fight, push them back. Now it's just a little bit of... Atlas almost died there. I thought that was almost tragic, but... Zarya giving the Knights a little bit of a problem here. Knights should be able to clean up. I thought it'd be a little bit easier. They do find it in the end. 50 seconds on the clock. Sojourn ult incoming, I'm sure. Jack taking some damage. Trying to deal with the Flyers. 95% for his ult. Knights don't need to take this fight here. They can wait for ultis. Still a long way until they can score it. TFG getting super low. Lamp comes out. Keep him alive. Can they kill anyone here, though? Pushing in, Jack Jack going in ulti once again. We'll find a couple on the flank, and the Knights will clean up that fight. It will take the second map. So good job by the Knights there. Up 2-0 in the best of 5.
Now entering. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Getting into King's Row. Map we've seen time and time again.
Who's ready to get this done?
I prefer to work alone.
We'll see what the Knights end up going with. Looking like they'll go for that maybe snipe to start things off. Starting off on attack once again. See what Jack can do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
Alright.
Objective A.
For the late peak. Alright, so we got Livy and Asher in. Lineup we haven't really seen much this season. Ronald McDonald is out. We got May here for Atlas. So we're moving around the right side. TFG going to take up on the high ground here. They're going to swing into this corridor. Escort in the support. Okay, forming up on the high ground. Nice get behind them. Okay, Jack on the Reaper. It was banned in the last one, but now he has access to it. The Knights slow play it nicely and then just completely obliterate him with the Jack flank. So that's what I wanted to see there. Great job from the Knights. Huge, patient play.
Escort the payload.
Keeping watch.
Exactly what we want to see.
Moving the payload. Backup requested.
So payload being pushed. Atlas just chinchilling. TFG gonna push forward. Okay, that wall kind of helps us. Oh, it's our wall, that's why. Whoa! Sniped! That Widow has been hitting some shots, so Knight's gonna have to beware the Widow.
Payload is back in our control.
Gee, looking for an angle, trying not to give him too much. Going toe to toe. The enemy ram will take him down. So he did ult, but didn't get much value. So good thing for the Knights. Pushing forward, trying to get this Mercy as well. Will karate chopper to the face. Knights looking really good here tonight.
Let's kick this off.
Gotten past some of the hard checkpoints. See if they can score this. Then it would just be on the grind for the end. Dragon gets unleashed. Ram doing a great job though. Revive comes in. Libby has window, gonna push up. Keeping those healing grenades alive. Atlas needs a little bit of help, but will use his own tools. Knights with 4 ultimates to only the Widow ult here from Georgetown. Okay, there goes Jack. Gonna be looking for an ult angle here. We'll see if we can find it. Okay, so he's in Widow ult, so Widow knows where he is and will headshot him. Test the Widow passes. Atlas gonna zone off. Enemy tank. Can they find the killing blow though? Widow picking off our team left and right. Both healers are down. Knight's retaliating, but they have no pressure on that Widow. Jack will go in and ult, not be able to find much value off of it. Knight's dropping one by one. Atlas still alive, trying to cut line of sight. But you can't line of sight the dragon. So TFG's still alive, but will drop to the Widow as well. So the Knights lose everybody to that Widow.
My resolve hardens.
So the Knights need an answer here. Not sure what their plan is. Gonna have to retake this space. Here we go. Pushing up is TFG. We'll find the kill there. Pushing them back with his ult. They cannot do anything against it. TFG with a great push, and everyone going up to deal with that Widow. So the Knights decide to use some buttons and completely obliterate Georgetown's final defense. So now, switching over to defense to see if the Knights can show them how it's done.
0 to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Alright, Knights setting up a defense here.
Aligning defenses.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Atlas back on that Symmetra. Jack on the Bastion. That Widow's been tearing us up. We'll see if the Knights have a plan to deal with that. Apparently not. Atlas will drop. Kiriko moving around the right. Asher trying to keep team alive. It's a 5v4 here. They're looking for another pick. Atlas on his horse to get back over here. Gonna play to the left side here. Oh, wheels will go down. TFG trying to hold them off. Where's the healing? We'll get saved by Bat for now, but getting overrun. Asher will pull back. So Knights gonna lose this first point rather quickly.
Objective lost.
Hanzo Widow coming in from the other side, so Knights gotta be disciplined with their positioning. Try not to give them an angle. Jack going in way too deep. Needs to back up. We'll get healed up. Atlas getting some damage here. Taking some as well. TFG holding down the line. Jack will find the Widow. So Assassin Jack will deal with the Widowmaker. Knights finding some kills, but still 4 minutes and 30 seconds here for the enemy to rally. Sleep comes down.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Widow ult was popped. Jack just peeking through a little bookshop. Nowhere near ult. Nice with no ults to speak of. Can he take down the Hanzo? Would be a good kill, and it is. Great pick there for Jack. Goes down to the Widow, though. Now might be the pick the enemy was looking for. Now they're pushing forward. Getting pushed down by the enemy ultimate. Everyone gets wiped. So it started off with that Jack getting picked by the Widow, and then the rest of the squad not able to press their buttons in time. Can they get a touch here? Jack going for a touch. Okay, we'll stall it out. We'll see if the Knights are going to take this fight. How hard do they want to take it? Atlas drops instantly to the Widow. They're going to try to hold this. TFG super low on health. So they decided to soft hold it. They used a Kiriko ult.
Failure is not defeat.
So we'll see what. Knights just have no answer for this Widow. They just end up hoping she doesn't hit them. Staring up at Jack. Alright, we're sending out Bob. Using our Reaper ult as well. Reaper will go down and grab 3. But 4 minutes on the clock. You're going to have to win fights for the next 4 minutes if you're the Knights. So they win one there. They need to get someone up to that high ground. It will be Jack.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Widow looking for the Reaper. There we have our Ram ult. Okay, we're gonna push him back. Enemy Ram dead. Jack on the pursuit. Smells blood. Will kill the BAP. Asher will take out the Widow. Knights hold again. Didn't have to use much there. Jack doing a ton of damage, but health pack will heal him up. Yeah, he just took that health pack. Jack got to back up. Get some heals of his own. In a tough position here, but we'll get out. So good healing coming in from his teammates. TFG gets caught. Wrong side of the map. They'll trade tanks, so now it's a DPS fight with the healers, obviously. Pushing on to Hanzo. Hanzo thinking he's Genji. The Knights win again, so it's still 2 minutes on the clock here. Knights seeming to find their hold, but not too impressed just because mainly Widow doesn't have as much line of sight here in this final choke. Not like the Knights really found a way to work around it. They just kind of have the map helping them out, but nothing they can do about that at this point. So I like when Jack was playing that flank. We'll see what he's doing here. Looking possibly for an ulti. I don't know why he's revealing. He's gonna go behind. He's gonna go deal with that Widow. Whoa, he's gonna go in. He's gonna have to bounce out of there. The Widow saw it coming. Okay, we're gonna use our ult here from the Kiriko. Everyone's dropping every button they got. Who will be the victor of this ult dump? It looks like TFG Hate will be the victor. Ram versus Ram. Who's the better Ram? They kill each other. No, TFG wins the 1v1 but dies to the Widow. So the superior tank, obviously, but did end up dying to the Widow cleanup. Knights still on the hold. 50 seconds left. Still have 2 ultimates here, and they're big ones. So will the BAP window be enough? Widow trying to snipe our toes. Now going up towards the high ground, but Jack will go up and match. Here they come. Jack going in with the ulti. He'll drop it on the front line. That's a good decision there. Didn't want to get BAP. Knights will push him back. 27 seconds on the clock. So one final push here for Georgetown. They're going to try to cap it from the Knights, but the Knights holding strong. Jack behind, the freeze comes in. Gonna get instant headshots there. Soldier not gonna be able to touch either. And the Knights will take it 3-0. So, quick 3-0 there from the Knights. Great job. What am I looking at here? So, Knights will be in playoffs here for Overwatch. Playoffs start next week for every game. So, Tuesday will be Rivals, Super Smash Brothers. Wednesdays will be Rocket League. Friday will be Overwatch, so tune in next week to watch some playoffs. We'll see you.